Okay, we're joined by Coach Brannen. Coach, if you'd like to comment about the game, and then we'll go to questions after that.
Disappointed our parts of the first half inability. Listen, we struggle offensively a little bit in terms of remembering plays and knowing the right place to be in. We have an immaturity about us that is because we're young. But the second half is inexcusable. 52 points, 13 offensive rebounds, 28 points off 15 turnovers, and 34 free throw attempts. It's impossible to win that way.
Coach, your team is obviously better when Keith's on the floor. Foul trouble again. Can you kind of fill us in on some of the conversations you're having with him about his best ability as being availability?
Yeah. I don't know if it's his best ability. His best ability is to make other people better. I'd like to see him just continue to make other people better. He's got to be smarter in the fouls. He got offensive foul reaching because of frustration. Keith's elite in understanding what he needs to get better at, but in the moment he's not. So he's got to understand that in the moment. And those are conversations we have on a daily basis.
Hey, Coach, Ozzie Davis, Cincinnati Herald. Jeremiah breaks into the starting lineup and goes 0 for 6 from the three. Is that some of the youth you're talking about, or is it a lack of an ability to handle success?
For Jeremiah, he's really taken a lot of steps in his maturation process. He just needs to stay humble. I tell him all the time, when he stays humble, he's got a chance to be a really good player. When he gets out of that, and I thought he got frustrated tonight because he wasn't making shots, and he thought the best, and this is immaturity, the best way to get out of that, would be to take quicker shots. And whenever he's open, instead of putting the ball on the floor, making somebody else better, get to the free throw line. Now, he's so coachable, he understands that now, right? But we got to get to the point where you understand in the moment. And that's a maturity. That comes with time.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach, it was a weird first half. You end up only down 1. You had a stretch where you went 4 minutes without a field goal in that first half. You've had some of those stretches before. Why was that one in the second half? It ended up being 8 minutes without a field goal. Why was it so much worse?
Well, it was worse because they were scoring 2, and it lasted twice as long. We just turned the ball over. We missed a ton of layups. Thought we missed a lot of open shots too. But it ain't about that. We got to get stops consistently. I mean, listen, there's no secret. Keep Cincinnati out of transition, and you have a chance to really be able to, impact the game a great deal. And we just got to try to keep getting better in our half-court offense. But it's difficult right now because we're just we dig holes defensively, and then we feel like we need to get it back offensively quickly.
But you talked a lot earlier about Zach being out and needing to get up to speed. Are these last 3 games kind of, what you were expecting from him when he gets close to 100%?
Yeah, I mean, me, I don't put expectations on people, but I want a daily work ethic, and Zach has provided a daily work ethic. Listen, there's no secret formula to this, okay? Zach has worked hard each and every day and hasn't missed a practice, and all of a sudden he's playing really well. Where before he didn't practice at all. So there's a reason for success. I mean, some of our guys on our team, and again, blame it on what you want to blame it on. I'm not going to blame it on anything, but we lose 20 pounds when we come back. We come back 20 pounds lighter. We don't, again, can't get out and work out. All those reasons, I'm sure. But the bottom line is, it's each person's individual job to be responsible for what to get done. I'm going to hold them accountable and myself accountable, and we're just not getting it done right now. We're not. We are getting better. There's no question. Today was a major disappointment in terms of the second half. I want to get back and watch the tape instead of being on here with you guys.
During that scoreless streak in the second half, part of what you can do is turn to what you do best as an offense. What do you feel like your guys' offense does best right now?
Transition. So in order to get in transition, you got to have stops. We didn't get stops, therefore we couldn't get in transition.
It seemed like early to start the game, it was a lot of Tari and pick and roll, and that worked on those first few possessions. Was that like the point of emphasis coming out to do that?
Yeah, space the floor, run him into ball screens, dive him out of ball screens in the areas on the baseline, and open the floor and let our guys penetrate and kick. That's the second best offense we have to transition.
Was there a reason they weren't able to get back into that at any point the rest of the game?
Tried. We just, give Wichita credit. They got a tremendous physicality at each position that we don't have right now.
Coach, it looked like Chris played with a little more aggressiveness down low. What did you see out of him that you hadn't seen the past few games?
7.6 rebounds in 9 minutes. So, we got to find a way to have him as an advantage. And I thought he was an advantage tonight. Unfortunately, when you get down like that, it's tough to keep him on the floor because of the fact that we got to press.
Anything else for Coach?
Yeah, I got one more. Coach, do you look ahead at these next 3 games specifically and feel like if things are going to get turned around, this is the chance to do it?
I know we play ECU on Wednesday.
ECU, Tulane, Temple.
Yeah, so we're in a situation right now. We got to get better individually. I really felt like we were going to come in and play well today, but we just didn't play well enough. Are we good? Is that it, by the way? Good. Thanks.